Hello, my name is Jared Kroll, and today I want to be talking about my personal style development, combination of how my emotional intelligence plays with my personality type, with my learning style, with my values, and my understanding of diversity. I want to start by saying I have always been a people oriented person. I grew up wanting people to see me. I grew up in an environment where I was kind of the class clown, but not in the sense that I made funny jokes, but people just thought I was easy to make fun of. And so people always made fun of me. I always felt like the bottom of the barrel, but I wanted to be recognized. I wanted to be seen. And so there was times where I was okay with this because I just wanted to be seen. And then I got to high school and I not only wanted to be seen, but I wanted to be valued and respected. And so I did things in order for people to recognize me. I got in front of people. I got on stage. I ran assemblies. I did all these things because I wanted people to see me and recognize me. And now, as I've gotten into adulthood and I'm in ministry, I'm a young adult pastor now. I want to pour into people and I want to develop people and I want to love on people. I've always been people oriented and I've always been a people watcher for different reasons at different points of my life. As I took my style tests on my emotional intelligence test, I took the Institute for Health and Human Potentials um, emotional intelligence quiz, their quiz, and they said I have good EQ, that I understand people well and I understand the workings of dynamics of people well. On my personality test, I got the ENFP. The ENFP is more of a how they describe it is the idea people or the people who see everyone and everything as part of a cosmic whole. I'm focused on ideas and I'm focused on people. I'm big on ideas and brainstorming and coming up with things and being energetic. I love energy. I love people, and yeah, I think those two words really do sum me up. I love ideas. I love people. On my learning style, it was based out of 20 points, 20 questions, and for my primary learning style was social. I got 20 out of 20. I love being around people, and then I was 12 visual, 12 verbal, 11 physical, solitary 8, logical 9, RL 5. I love people. I love being around people. I love learning around people. I love working with people. That that's my bread and butter, is around people. And then in the values test really showed me that there's an emphasis on kindness, empathy, consideration. I demonstrate dedication in the things that I do. I love being a contributing member of community in a meaningful way. I love living with a passion and a can-do spirit. Those things are important to me. Having a meaningful and close relationship with others is really important in my life. I enjoy having opportunities to guide and direct others. And I'm not afraid to take charge. I also enjoy working with others and like to cooperate and share experiences with them. I also am a holistic, balanced person striving to maintain harmony in the aspects of my life. Like I said, I love working with people and doing that. On my diversity test, it was a quiz on 10 different cultural norms, and I got 5 out of 10. And so this showed me that I'm a little unaware of some things happening in other cultures. One of the things that I didn't get right was that Germany, it has more strict leadership in the workplace than Japan, and Japan is more likely after work to go drinking with their bosses, and that it's almost expected that they would go drinking with their bosses and coworkers. And so, as I took these tests and I am understanding who I am and what I'm good at, I've realized that my strengths are in people. I love working with and being around people, but I'm more weak in like organizational, logical, get things down, administrational kind of work. It's not something I value. It's not something I'm good at. I got a 9 on the logical learning style. And on solitary, being alone, I got an 8. I don't like working alone. I don't like working with numbers. And so when I'm working alone or when I'm working with numbers or logistics, I struggle. And so those are some weakness areas in my life. Most of this wasn't very new to me. I have studied this before. I love learning about people, so I love learning about personalities, and so I have practiced looking into this stuff and have taken some of these tests before. I have not taken a learning style test or a diversity test, and so both of those have been fairly new to me. I didn't realize that there was social learning, and that's a big part of who I am. I got a 20 out of 20 on it. And diversity, I haven't done much diversity tests or trainings, and that might be why I got a 5 out of 10. And as I look at leading an organization and leading people, I think organizations can use this information well. For me, I'm a people person. But if I'm on a team with someone who is good with numbers and individual work and is self motivating and can do all these things that I'm not so good at, if we partner together, it would help me be more productive and would help them be more productive, that we could be more effective in running and using this information in the organization. And so I think in organizations, that's a huge opportunity to partner people that are good at different things together to accomplish a common goal. I think it can be difficult because as people, in my experience, we hire people that are like us. I like being around other people because they like being around me and it's high energy. And so it's difficult for me to be recognize my weaknesses enough to say, oh, I need to hire a numbers person because they will feel what I don't have. I want to hire the extrovert of extroverts who just have fun with me. And so I think that's a challenge that business leaders will run into. But overall, understanding this information, understanding our styles, understanding our personalities, understanding how we learn, and utilizing that in the business space can be beyond useful in everything that we do, because it can make us more effective and more strategic and more personable as we lead and as we try to be effective in the workplace. So that's my personality, and that's why I think it would be helpful in the workplace. Thank you.